How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another NHL 23 franchise rebuilding challenge. So in today's challenge, we have the Florida Panthers. They're our next NHL team that we're going to try to rebuild within 3 seasons, win a Stanley Cup. So we'll see what we can do here with them. Injuries, morale on. Same rules apply. We'll continue to apply to these normal team rebuilds. We only have a few more teams left to go. And again, with these rebuilds, it's a video game at the end of the day, so it's not meant to be realistic. We're just here to have fun, mess around in the sim. So if you're enjoying the content, leave a like and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments what some more video ideas. We've got our social down in the description. We have a playlist down for other NHL content, NHL 23 more specifically. And yeah, if you like other content from me, check out my channel, TJP, and we got our second channel down below in the description. That being said, on to the gameplay. Let's take a look at the roster here. We've got Barkov, Kachuk, we got Ekblad, Reinhart, Verhaeghe, Duclair, Montour, Bennett. We've got Forsling, we've got Lundell, Hornqvist, White, Lewis Starnen, Gudas, Cousins, Mahura, Stahl, Lomberg, and then Stahl. Both Stahls. 2 Stahls. Mark Stahl and Eric Stahl. Are they twins? No, they're not twins. But are they? They look. Yeah, they do look alike, man. They might. They're brothers, I think. But like, they look alike. Brothers, cousins, brothers. But yeah, you could tell. You could tell that they look related. Anyways, we got Delzato in the system. That's kind of cool. Goalies, we've got Bobrovsky and Knight. Pretty solid. That's pretty solid goalie rotation right there. I like that. And usually the Panthers are pretty solid, but of course, with me taking control of them, you know they're gonna stink. But we'll see. So yeah, head coach wants to help out. Of course, he's the coach. He should be doing that. So I like the first line. The second line's pretty solid. Bottom lines get a little bit dicey. You know, I'd like maybe some fresher legs here in the bottom, mainly with our right wingers. But we'll see what's out there in the market. Defensively, the lines look okay. Left defenseman, we could probably use an upgrade here. So we'll see what's out there in the trade market. I mean, I don't think we're gonna have a lot of picks. I feel like they've already been traded already, so it's not gonna be one of those rebuilds where we kind of go through the draft. Yeah, I mean, I think I might just trade these picks here. We don't even have our first rounders, and wow, we are missing our first rounders until 2026. So yeah, it's gonna be trying to rebuild through trades and free agency, not through the draft, not trying to trade for draft picks. So all right, let's see what's out there in the market for some defensemen and right wingers. All right, I didn't think that they would actually accept that trade there. I was about to throw in a first rounder, but we traded for Podkolzin, Myers, as well as Dermott. I traded away Hornqvist and also Radko Gudas because I wanted an upgrade at my defense and our right wingers, one of my right wingers. So yeah, Podkolzin will fit in the line. Plus he's a little bit young, so that'll be a decent upgrade there. And then yeah, defensively, I think we look a little bit better here. I could put Dermott up here and switch Forsling. Tyler Myers, right defenseman, but still, nevertheless, an upgrade there. Let me take a look at quick substitution. Yeah, so the stalls get to be scratched together. So yeah, we got a second defense line, has a little bit of chem now, which is kind of nice. So I think that might be the only move we make from now. I'll try to maybe make one at the deadline or right around the deadline, where we'll call it, I don't know, end of January. That's where I usually simulate to anyway. So we'll see what's going on with the team. We'll assess the squad, look at the stats, and then maybe try to make some additional upgrades. I do think this team's got the potential to be really good, so we'll simulate and find out. I'll see you once I have an update. All right, well, we are sitting at 64 points right now. We just lost to the Bruins, who were 1 point better than us. Had we beat them, we'd be the #1 ranked team. But we're 30-18-4, which isn't too bad. I thought this team would be a bit better, but I mean, it's still good. Don't get me wrong. Alexander Barkov doing his thing out there, 52 points. And he's got that little cheeky smile. Matthew Kachuk, 38 for Duclair. Bennett's got 38-37 for Sam Reinhart. Okay. Definitely some talent on the squad. As we take a look at some of the stats here, just the scoring if you guys want to pause and take a look. But yeah, I mean, the team's playing pretty solid. Let's take a look at hits, block shots, giveaways, takeaways. What is this? Shooting percentage, 9.1%. Interesting stuff there. Okay. So our hit leaders, we've got Kachuk with 110, so he's very physical. Aaron Ekblad with 86, 85 for Carter Verhaeghe. Block shot 70 for Aaron. Gustav Forsling's at 64, 63 for Brandon Montour. Travis Dermott, who we traded for. Doing his thing out there. Giveaways, 47 for Barkov and Forsling. Don't want to be leading giveaways, but takeaways, however, got Sam Reinhart. And then Barkov with 95. 48 for Anton Lundell, who's only 21. So definitely some young players also that are on this team that could be decent. We'll see how they end up developing. Goalie-wise, Sergei Bobrovsky, 2.40 goals against average. He's been really good. And Spencer Knight, not the best, but he's 21 years old. So we'll see what he can end up being throughout the sim. So I'll give him, we'll give him a little bit more chances, right? So I like what I'm seeing so far from the squad. Let's take a look at the teams, just in general, see what we got going on here. So in terms of the entire league, man, the Hurricanes are 39-6-3. Wow. Okay, did not see that coming. So they're really good, huh? They're really those guys. Our scoring, Panthers scoring, where are we? Are we near the top? Did I just miss us? Oh my gosh, yeah, we're second, 3.29. I didn't think we were that high. Defensively, wow, the Hurricanes 2.23 goals against per game. That's very low. I mean, we're pretty solid though, 6th in that department. So team's looking good. I mean, if there's any other moves we can make, I'll definitely look to see what's out there. Maybe some expiring contract, try to get some young guys on the squad. But yeah, I'll see what's out there in the market and try to see if we can add another player to the line. Actually, I might change my mind here and instead try to go for some picks. I don't know who would want to pick here, but I don't know if we need Del Zotto. No, they don't have. They have a lot of players. Maybe like San Jose's pick in 2024. Not their first rounder, but maybe like a third rounder. That's very valuable. They wouldn't accept that. Maybe like a 5th. I'll take a 5th rounder via the Avalanche for Del Zotto, and they'll do that. I mean, that's fine with me. I thought I could maybe make a different move, but I might just keep the team the way it is. So I'll see you guys call it at the end of the year. All right, so we finished the season and we are in the playoffs to take on the Bruins. I think we had 103 points. I don't exactly remember. It was 49. Yeah, that's 98. 103 points. And the Bruins were 46, 24, and 12, which would put them at 104. Okay. That's not bad. I mean, we were pretty good. Barkov, 76 points. Let's take a look at team stats first this time. Lightning had 106. We had 103. Bruins had 104. So pretty tightly packed here. Look at the Eastern Conference. Hurricanes only ended up with 114 points. I thought they were on pace to really set some kind of NHL record. And, I mean, 114 is still really good. Nothing to squeeze. Nothing to, shake your head at. I mean, they were really good, but they were on pace for some ridiculous numbers. Like 81. It's pretty crazy, but they didn't get there. 3.33 goals for per game. That's 3rd in the league, so that's great to see. 2.70 goals against. That is number 5 ranked. And yeah, that's good stuff there from the Panthers. I like the way we played. Barkov, 76 points. Kachuk with 71. 64 for Duclair. Ekblad with 63. So you like to see that. Most part we were healthy, it looks like. I mean, some guys maybe missed some games here and there. And it looks like right now nobody's hurt. So that's good to see. Let's take a look at our hits. We had 154 for Kachuk. We had 6 guys with at least 100 hits on the team. Block shots, 118 for Aaron Ekblad. He leading the team. Forsling, 98. Same thing with Montour. 91 for Dermott. Gustav Forsling's got 76 giveaways. I want to be leading in that category. I don't know if I've seen a 69 yet, which is kind of cool. Barkov and Reinhardt takeaway gods, and then it kind of dips after that for Higgy and Lundell. So, not giveaways, goalies. 2.48 for Sergei Bobrovsky. He might have been one of the better goalies in the league for sure. Great season for him. And then, Spencer Knight, not bad record-wise, but the goals against average, I'd like to trim those down a little bit at some point. But, he's 21, so he still, as a 21-year-old, is a very good goalie. So he's got a lot of potential. I like him. Let's take a look at that playoff tree. See what we got here. So we are taking on the Bruins, as you can see. And there's the rest of the playoff tree. If you want to take a look at that, you can. But you don't have to if you don't want to. So, Bruins. Let's take a look at see how we fared against them throughout the season. Obviously, we did play them, I believe, recently. Did we play them recently? No, we actually didn't. I thought we did. I think we played them. Wow, actually, last time we played them was here, and we lost them 4-3. We beat them 4-1. Lost them 2-0 with a shutout. 2-1 OT win, and then in the preseason, we lost them 4-1. Okay. Not that that matters too much. We haven't seen them in a while, actually. They haven't seen us. Let's see if we get the W here against the Boston Bruins. Game 1 is a 6-2 W for the Panthers. You like to see that. Game 2 is a 6-4 W, so scoring at a very high rate. Game 3, we lose 2-1, all right. Game 4, 3-2, so we lose 2 straight. Very typical. Game 5, 2-1 OTL. Love that, all right. So are we going to force a game? Oh, Duclair's hurt. There you go. Are we going to force a game 6? Or force game 7, rather. My guess is possibly, and then losing 7. Wow. Okay, there we go. 2, 3. Wow. 3 straight goals off rip. Woo. Lundell, Verhaeghe, and then Lundell again. But then Zuck is not letting us go down slow. Okay. Zaka-Rooney. Alright, 3-1 after period number 1. Okay, they survived that avalanche. I mean, they got a goal back. They're still... Well, they have a power play right now. They might just make it 3-2. They don't. I like to score another goal. I like to score a lot of goals. You get a power play goal? We do. Bennett. Nice. Pasternak, though, gets a goal right back, so it's 4-2. Kincaid is their goalie right now. Pretty crazy. It's 4-2. It must mean that is Swayman scratched? I don't know. Anyways, see what we got going on here. Or am I thinking the wrong team? I might be thinking the wrong team. Hold on. 4-2 right now. And we're gonna hold on and win. Force game 7. Looks like it. We do. But the problem is, we did force a game 7, and of course Travis was hurt. Yeah, wait, do they have any injuries? Let's look at their team really quickly, because I'm curious to see what's going on with the Bruins. What's happening here? No, they had Swayman. Okay, they played Keith Kincaid. I don't know why, but they did. All right, game 7. Well, they're gonna play him here, I'd assume. It's a game 7, so we'll simulate up to today. We gotta watch this one. Great if we could win this game 7 here. I mean, I would hate blowing a 2-0 lead, but it would be very in line and on brand. But Lomberg gets a goal to start off. That's a good start. 1-0 lead. So I like to see that. Getting up a lot of shots. But get another one, Forsling, 2-0. Like that cushion. After period 1, we are up 2-0. Love that. All right, let's keep holding them. Blank slate them. Don't let them score a goal. If we could do that, that'd be great. I assume we're at TD Garden, by the way. Let's see. Looking good so far. Over halfway through the game. And so far they don't have any goals right now, so that's good. 2-0 after 2 periods. So we're going to the 3rd period, still 2-0. Boston's not getting a lot of shots. They got a power play though, 4-on-3. They got a 4-on-3. We got a 5-on-3. We got a 5-on-4. We couldn't even convert. They got a power play, and they don't convert either. But now they do with Hall. 2-1. We got a power play. Can we hold them? And we do hold them. Wow. A 2-1 victory. So we're in the 2nd round. Okay, that was a little nerve-wracking. Not going to lie. And looks like the Lightning beat the Red Wings, so we'll be taking them on. And you already saw they had 106 points, I think it was. 50, 26, and 6. So, Battle of Florida right here. Last time we played them was a 5-0 win. Then they beat us also 6-0 here. So some traded away shutouts. Got a shootout win. And an 8-3 win. And a 4-3 OTL in the preseason. Okay. Alright. Well, it's now, and that's all about the Stanley Cup playoffs, right? It's all about the playoffs and how we perform here. We start off with a 4-1 loss. Anthony Duclair is back, but doesn't matter. Same result, 2-0. And we win game 3. Huge OTW. Can we force... No. Once again, another loss. Down 3-1. I don't think we're coming back from a 3-1 lead. And we don't. Lose 4-3. So, pretty bad series there. But, you know, second round appearance. You like to see that. Barkov, 13 points, lead the team, looks like. In terms of offensive generation. 10 points for Ekblad. Lindell with 9. Same with Kachuk. Yeah, Duclair only missed 1 game. So, pretty much everybody... I mean, also Dermott missed some games. But even then, he wasn't even that good when he was on the ice. So, there is that. Alright. I mean, hey, we got 2 more seasons. Make it the second round again. Hopefully, we can try to get back here. Make some small adjustments. Again, we don't have a lot of picks. That's one thing with this team is we're kind of derived the picks. So, a little bit hard to... I mean, future picks we have. So, maybe we could try to make some moves there and try to acquire some win-now talent. But let's just simulate, see the award. We got the Colorado Avalanche winning the Stanley Cup. Good for them. Kind of makes sense. They usually do. Although, I feel like I haven't really been seeing them in the last couple of videos win. But they did win this time, so... Carolina gets the President's Trophy, gets the Stanley Cup, can't get the job done. Do we have any Panthers? Potentially we might. Nope, Vasilevsky got it. Never mind. I thought maybe we could get the Vezina Trophy or... well, I guess not the Jennings Trophy. Minimum 25 games played. That's really all, huh? Alright, well, let's go to the off-season. I was about to say full screen. No, we still have 2 more years. So, I mean, we're at the draft, but the problem is we just don't have any picks. I mean, we have a ton of, like, centers and defensemen. I mean, I wouldn't mind trying to free up a little bit of space for some other players out there that we could potentially get. So I'm going to see what's out there in the market for forwards. I'm going to try to get Pelletier from the Flames. Cousin-Stall in a 3rd rounder. Won't get the job done. How about I throw in instead a 7th rounder in addition? And I think that'll get the job done. It won't. Wow. They want to be difficult. Okay. How about another 7th rounder? Okay. There we go. They're being difficult. But that's fine. I got a decent left winger. Relatively young. Can fit the bottom lines. I'm going to try to trade for Brian Russ, Meyer, Stahl, 4th and 5th, and that will get the job done. So Brian Russ will help us out with the winger spot. Need another right winger. And we save a little bit of money there. Not too much, but it's something. Maybe we can try to sign a guy or 2. But let's simulate to the re-sign phase. About like $9 million in cap. A lot of our guys are locked up. Most of the guys we have here are going to be qualifying guys that I'm just going to assume that they're going to accept. There's nobody here that's too crazy. So maybe we could sign a couple dudes at free agency that might be able to help us out. Because I think most of these guys will accept qualifiers. Let me double check the goalies. Yeah, I mean, I do need another goalie or 2. I mean, Lyon, I guess. We could give him like this deal. If he wants it. If he doesn't, well, I'll try to just get a goalie or something. I mean, they'd just be minor league goalies, so I'd probably just do that off camera. But still, we're going to try to acquire a couple guys for this team because I think we have a little bit of money to get some decent players. Tierney can walk. I don't know what it would be. Probably be a winger, though, because I still think we're in need of right wingers. So, let me qualify some of these guys, see who we end up getting back. And once I get to free agency, we'll see who we get signed. So I'll see you once I have some updates. Alright, so I was able to re-sign Lions. That's cool. So maybe don't even have to get another goalie. Maybe just one. Maybe I'll get one more goalie for the system. But yeah, just a bunch of guys that I qualified. Some of the guys qualified. Some of the guys I offer contract to. So I think most of our guys will accept that qualifier at some point. If not, we'll just simulate to the end of free agency where their expected salary lowers, as they don't get many offers. All right, so I picked up Garnet Hathaway. He'll kind of just be, again, another winger for the bottom lines. Also got Phil Kessel as well. Pretty solid pickup. Yeah, we'll find a spot for him. I was able to get Braden Holtby. He'll just be a goalie for the minor leagues. And I want to try to get one more defenseman and then just get everybody back. I mean, I can trade for Feyervari, a 4th round pick. I guess that would work. Let me just take a look at how good Slayland is. Yeah, 68. Farivari, 82 overall. Why would they do this? Or maybe they're giving me they're trading him the rights to me. For a 4th and a 5th, can I get a 4th? Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, thanks. Thank you, Washington. I appreciate that. I always had trouble saying his name. So Farivari, we'll try to get him back, I guess, whether that be on the qualifier or something. But that's a pretty solid, that's a solid guy. It's a solid guy that can help us out defensively. So that's the guy I was looking for. All right. I'd still want to maybe add one more defenseman, though, preferably on the right side. So right defense. I mean, a guy like Hamanich could work. Maybe he fits all the pairs. Did he fit all the pairs? No, he didn't fit anything. Mark Pysyk, all defensive pairs, power play too. Relatively accurate. So yeah, I'll give him a contract as well. I don't want to give him like too many years, so give him that and hopefully accepts it. And yeah, that'll pretty much be it. I'll see you guys start at the season because I'm not gonna make any other moves besides just getting our guys back. I know he goes to the Devils, the bastard. Adam Clendenning, so I guess he's just another right defenseman. And I'm just going to get the rest of the guys back on the team. I'll see you guys at the start of the second season. Actually, ended up also picking up Gustav Nyquist. And then, yeah, we're going to get a bunch of our guys back here. And, yeah, Martin Farivari, I got him to accept a 2-year deal. So he won't be restricted next season. All right, so to start the second season, let's take a look at the roster. I like the moves we made. I think this team could be pretty good again. Barkov, Kachuk, Ekblad, Montour, Lindell, Reinhart, Verhage, Duclair, Rust, Bennett, Forsling, Mahura, Dermott, White, Densenko, Farivari, Kessel, Nyquist, Pelletier. You could say Pelletier. And then Hathaway. All right, goalies, we have Bobrovsky and Knight. Okay. I mean, listen, I get Spencer Knight. Why did I say Shane Knight? Spencer Knight, Shane Wright, Spencer Knight. That's why I'm really tight. So, he can be really good. I'm excited to see how he does in his second season with us. But I'm going to take a look at the lines. They look pretty solid. We have +1 chem in the first 2 lines. And then our bottom lines look better in terms of overalls. So I'm liking that. And defensively, we got +1 on the top line. And yeah, defensively look good. I mean, we don't have a lot of right defensemen. We only have 2. We need 4, but we don't have that. Would I rather do this? No, I think that's fine. Yeah, this looks good. So I'm going to keep the team the way it is. In our second season, like I said, we're kind of saving up our first rounders. I might try to make a big move in our third and final season, or maybe at the deadline this year. If there's somebody that's really not playing a lot, that we could try to get like a talented player for us, whether that be a stud defenseman or something with some of our picks. We're gonna try to do that. But let's simulate and see what ends up happening with this team. I feel like we could be pretty solid again, make the playoffs, and hopefully this year get out of the second round. That'd be cool. Linear progression would say conference finals. But all right, Kai Schwinn and a 6th-round pick to the Devils. We're gonna get Mark Pysyk. I wanted him, and he went to the Devils, and now the Devils want to give me him. So I'll do that. He fits some of our scheme. Plus, he can play both left and right. So I need another right defenseman. So that way, none of our guys are playing out of position. Well, we're at end of January, or in February technically. Sitting at 66 points. The Flames have 67, so we're one of the better teams in the National Hockey League right now. Second best in terms of total points. The team's looking good. Matthew Tkachuk's leading my team with 54 points. That's pretty impressive. Lindell with 52. 50 for Duclair. He's been really good. Barkov's missed about 8 games, which is why he's only at 45, but hopefully he could not get hurt anymore. But yeah, liking the way the team's playing. Again, we're not going to the draft really this time around. We're trades and free agency, mainly. I mean, sure there's some young guys that we might get like in the lower rounds, but unless there's a stud, then maybe we try to go for a draft pick. But Ekblad, 121, 110 for Rust. Block shots, we got 67 for Ekblad. Montour's got 60, 55 for Travis Dermott. Giveaways, you don't be leading that, 44 Ekblad and Lindell. Takeaways, I do see a 69, and it is by the man with legend, Lindell, Anton Lindell. Sam Reinhart, though, was 77 takeaways to lead the team. Barkov, 57. looking good there. And yeah, the goalie's looking solid. Spencer Knight's now a starter, 2.577 or 2.577. I don't know if he's a starter or not. Actually, yeah, he's played 45 games, so I assume he is. Sergei Bobrovsky, still excellent, 2.44, 10, 6, and 3. Goalies are great. I feel like our defense is going to be one of the better in the league for sure. Scoring 3.31. Wow, the Sabres are at 4.02 goals against average. That's got to be the worst I've ever seen in my entire life. Not the worst I've seen in my entire life, but it's definitely bad. Definitely bad. What is our scoring looking like? 5th. And 2.58 is tied with the Avalanche. Okay. I mean, hey, we're up there. We're up there. We're making noise. We're making noise. Now, I'm going to look. I don't know what we would want to do here. But if I could try to get a guy, like a really good player, mid-upper 80s overall. I mean, they want to... Spencer Knight's on the block? No, I'm not going to trade him. Although, how much value does he actually have? Not that much. I'm going to see what's out there in the market. I'm going to see if I can try to acquire a really good player here. I mean, we got some picks here. Don't have a lot of... Yeah, we have our future picks. 2029, 2028, 2027, 2026. I mean, I can keep them. Or I can try to use these to get another pick. But yeah, I want to see if I can acquire another player for this squad. Like, that's going to be really good. Preferably a defense. He's a left defenseman, but he's on his qualifier still. 2 fourths and a fifth. 2 fifths for Noel, and Noel for Keandre Miller from the Rangers. I think they do this, but then I have to move somebody to be able to maybe get him to accept his offer. Because the problem is that if you look, he's... Wow, if I look in the system, he has this, and I can't really use him. But hear me out. I have his rights, so I could keep him around for next season, which I might do. I might just do that. I might just like keep him and try to re-sign him in the offseason, and then he can help us out in our third and final year. Because there are some guys that are on some expirings that I could look to move here and try to get more picks. I mean, there's not a lot of cap room right now, right? That's the only issue that I have, is I have very minimal cap room. So I could try to free up some money here and then maybe just worry about this like next season, trying to acquire a really good player, or just in the offseason. Because yeah, I don't think it's gonna work with the money right now. So just try to make another small move. Try to do this deal here and get Soderstrom for Dermott, a 6 and 2 fourths. And what if I throw in a 5th rounder in 2027? Okay, then I want to do that. How about 2 fifths instead? 2 fourths, 2 fifths, and I keep my first rounders. Will they do that? They won't. Okay, they are not budgeting. Maybe one more 4th. I mean, I could trade away 4ths. I don't care. That's not too valuable to me. And how about another 4th rounder? I mean, I really don't want to trade 3rds if I don't have to, but okay. Let me see if I can try to do... I'll do one more. I don't want to overpay for this guy. All right, 2 fourths, a 2nd, and a 5th. That's fine with me. And, you know, he's a young guy, too. So, Dermott was expiring. I hope that doesn't hurt the chem too much. But we do get a better right defenseman. So, yeah, let's see how this team ends up doing for the rest of the year. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Well, we ended the season with 100 points, and we're taking the Islanders, who we lost to them here, lost to them here, and then we... How else did we play against them? I don't know. Did we only play them twice? Really? Only twice. Okay. I guess we only played them... Oh, no, there we go. We had a 3-2 win. I was about to say, like, I thought we played them... Okay, so yeah, we played them 3 times. Okay. Yeah, last 2 games losses, so that's pretty funny. But yeah, team was good. Won our division, 46, 28, and 8. That is 100 points, which isn't great, but it's good enough. Islanders had 95 on the season. So let's take a look at the playoff tree in case you guys are curious. We'll look at that really quickly. Pause and take a look. We're in the bottom right corner. So yeah, another solid year. back in the playoffs. And, yeah, we were tied with the Maple Leafs, but because I guess we had the edge over them, we ended up making it. So, in terms of the entire league, Capitals had the best point total, which is interesting. Okay. Goals for per game, 3.29. That's going to be third in the league. And then goals against, 2.68. That is fourth best. So, looking good. Looking good indeed. Lindell led the team in points. Let's take a look at that. 75 points. Kachuk missed some games. He's scratched right now, which is kind of annoying. 68. 67 for Duclair. Barkov. You know, he missed those 8 games, but he seems to be healthy for the rest of the season. So, yeah, not having Matthew Kachuk could hurt us a little bit. But, yeah, Soderstrom was a good pickup. Soderstrom was a good pickup. Pretty solid. I mean, and we have Keandre Miller in the restricted, so he'll probably play next season if we can get him back onto the team. If not, I'll try to trade him. I can try to trade him with those 4 first-round picks, try to get a really good player. Again, it has to be like someone that's not that expensive, though. 6 guys at least with 100 hits, block shots. Ekblad with 106 to lead the team. 92 for Forsling and Soderstrom. 90 for Montour. Giveaways. Ekblad led the team, which you don't want to be leading in giveaways, but it is what it is. Kind of happens. Someone's got to lead. And then takeaways. Sam Reinhart, 126. 100 for Lindell. And then Barkov at the 95. 53 for Bennett. So kind of dips a little bit after that. Goalies. Spencer Knight, pretty solid, 2.60 goals against average, and Bobrovsky with 2.63. Good goalie rotation, I like it. So, Islanders lost 2 straight to them, and when we played them, of course. So, 5-2, 2-1. Hopefully that's not foreshadowing of events to come. Maybe we can try to get past them here. Game 1, 3-2 loss. Love to see that. Game 2 is a 3-1 loss. So, we're down 2-0. That's not good. And we win Game 3, though. That's huge. Can win Game 4. And we even up the series. Game 5. Can't seem to get a win in Game 5. I feel like I always lose Game 5s for whatever reason. We always seem to lose Game 5s. So we got Game 6. Man, and also just not everybody healthy sucks. All right. Hopefully this time we can beat them. Yes, Lomberg is hurt. Nice. All right. So far, first period. Nothing going on. Got a power play. Power play goal? Nope. They get a goal, though. Wallstrom. So, we're going to be down 1-0. Until Reinhart gets a goal. 1-1. Like it. Power play goal, too. Like that. Alright, 1-1. Little PP goal. They're going to get a PP goal? They're not. Still 1-1. I'd like to make it 2-1 us. That's not going to happen. As Pulak gets a goal. Hate that. 2-1. Let's even it up. Power play. Come on. No? It's going to be one of these games, isn't it? One more period. I don't know how we're going to lose this team in 5. It just doesn't really make any sense, but it's... Oh, no, it's 5. Is it 5 or 6? Ekblad? What game is this? Nelson! Dude, you get a goal right away? I don't even know what game this is. Is it 5? I think it's Game 5. No, it's Game 6. My bad. It is Game 6 because we lost 2 straight and we lost Game 5. And we're going to lose this game right here. Terrible. Alright, 4-2. So we get eliminated in the first round. Makes sense, right? Makes sense. We got one more season. Reinhart led my team in points in the playoffs. Yeah, we just did not play well, honestly. Duclair, Kachuk only missed 2 games. Hathaway only played in 2 games. All right, well, we got one more season. Spencer Knight was decent. Bobrovsky was horrible, so that's not good. I don't like that. Maybe we move him. He's getting up there in age. Could use some of his money for something else. Try to get a better, just a cheaper backup goalie. Maybe. We'll see. Let's simulate the rest of the playoffs. See who wins the Stanley Cup and the rest of the awards and go on to the offseason. Maple Leafs win the Stanley Cup. They had 100 points, just like us, and they still ended up winning the Cup. Isn't that funny? That is funny. I find it funny. Let's take a look at the awards. Let's see what we got going on. Looks like they beat Edmonton. Capitals had the best. They had the President's Trophy, didn't get out. Any Panthers? Doesn't look like it. All right. Got one more season. Let's see what we got going on. I will see you guys, I guess, at the draft. All right. Not really anyone amazing. I mean, this guy looks like he'd be decent, but not going to happen. Wow, this guy was scouted 20 times. That's a lot. Okay, I want to see if I can make a move here. Austin Matthews, I assume, is... Well, first off, I can't re-sign him. I don't have money to re-sign this guy. There's just no way. Would love him on the team, but it doesn't really make much sense. I'm not going to go after Austin Matthews, but I do want to go after somebody. So let's see who's out there in the market that would be relatively inexpensive to acquire. All right, first and a 6th-round pick for DeBrincat. He's a restricted free agent, but we got a good player right here for him, so I'll take it. I'm going to try to do this deal here with the Blackhawks. Hopefully they accept it. Bobrovsky, 3 first-rounders, and Kessel for Alnefeld and Korchinski. And they don't accept that. How about instead of him, you give me Kurashev. It's a little less valuable. And they accept that. That works for me. All right, so the re-sign phase, where it gets interesting. We do have a ton of money. Now, that's because most of my guys are free agents. $33 million. But we have our good guys locked up. DeBrincat, we have his rights. I mean, of course, I'll give him a qualifier. And Lindell, we'll qualify him. We got to re-sign him. I'm going to eventually re-sign them. So these guys down here, yeah, I'm probably going to re-sign Kendrick Miller to qualify, right? Nyquist probably let walk. Qualify you. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of guys that are up for free agency. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. This is definitely going to be interesting because it's going to be a pretty OP class, I think, of free agents. So, but yeah, I mean, obviously, so I traded for DeBrincat and Miller. We're going to try to re-sign them. It would just make sense. So, let's qualify all these guys, goalies, qualify NFL, and I trade for him, qualify him. Holtby, I'll give him a contract. He wants like a little deal. That works for me. Lion, probably going to want a little deal. Works for me. So get all those guys back, and yeah, we'll have a lot of money in free agency. I'll offer some contracts. Well, I mean, maybe not a lot of money if they accept, but we'll wait for DeBrincat, Lindell. We'll offer some of these guys contracts to see if they decide to accept. All right, we re-signed Reinhart. Duclair wanted to re-sign my team, but I no have cap space. Okay. Re-signed Forsling. Montour, not enough money. Lindell re-signed. Counter Miller re-signed. DeBrincat re-signed. Because I ended up offering them contracts, that's why. Hathaway we got. Lyon. Clendenning. And Holtby. And then probably just get a bunch of other guys on qualifiers. So let me just stop simulation here. And figure that out because I don't have money now to sign the rest of my guys. So Montour and Duclair might be walking. That's unfortunate. So, yeah, that's really unfortunate. Let me finish qualifying the guys. I'll see you guys in free agency. Damn, that stinks. I picked up Cole Lind, wanted another right winger. But, yeah, we're not going to be able to get back Duclair or Montour. So that's going to be huge, a huge L. But at the very least, I'm going to try to get back some of the guys that didn't sign their qualifier. They should be relatively cheap. We'll at least get a few of them. So, yeah, see you guys once I have some updates. Probably just at the 3rd and final season. All right, 3rd and final season. Let's take a look at the team. So, we'll look at the roster. I was able to get most of our guys back. Pretty much everybody, I think. So, yeah, Barkov, Kachuk, DeBrincat, Ekblad, Lindell, Reinhart, Verhaeghe, Rust, Miller, Heponiemi, Bennett, Soderstrom, Denisenko, Forsling, Mahura, Podkolzin, Kurashev, Luostarinen, Hathaway, Pisic. Okay. Pisic. Let's say Pisic, not Pisic. Then we got Knighton and Alnefeld. So, it's pretty solid team. Losing Montour and Duclair kind of stinks, but getting DeBrincat and adding Keandre Miller for this season, it should be okay. I mean, we'll take a look at the team, take a look at the lines, see what we got going on over here. So I did edit them a little bit. We got full chem in our second line, +1 on the first line, and then the lines down here look pretty decent defensively. Same thing, +1 on the top line, and then it's not terrible. Again, I would have liked to have Montour on the team, but unfortunately, it's not possible with the money that we had. So, anybody in the system that didn't sign? No, we're all seem to be all good. So there is that. Now I could try to make a move if I need to call it in January, but I think for now let's keep the team the way it is, and hopefully we have a good season. So I'll see you guys. I guess like end of January, unless there's a trade that I like before that I might want to make. Alright guys, well we're sitting at 21, 23, and 5. Not looking too hot right now, 47 points. We had some injuries though, a lot of guys in and out of the lineup, so I'm going to blame it partially on that. Let's take a look at the team right now. So 44 points for Barkov. Brinkat's got 43, 40 for Kachuk. Reinhardt with 35. So yeah, I mean, Bennett's missed a few games. Russ missed a couple games. Kachuk missed a game. Ekblad missed like 19 or 17 games. So our best defenseman. Yeah, a few of our other guys didn't play either. So it's partially due to that. So maybe we definitely have to make a move for sure. Hits, block shots, giveaways, takeaways, leaders there. We got 110 for Barkov, 105 for Kachuk, and 9 for Lindell. Block shots, 51 for Bahura, counter mode 58, 54 for Victor, 52 for Gustav Forsling. In terms of giveaways, you guys can see who are leading there. In terms of takeaways, we got 66 for Lindell, Barkov 65, and then let's go Reinhardt, DeBrincat, and Verhaeghe. Goalies. Spencer Knight, 2.97 goals against average. I would have liked a little bit more from him. And then Hugo Alnefeld, it's been pretty solid. Not allowing a lot of goals, but he's only 5-9, so that's not a good record. So I guess every time he plays, we don't really score a lot. That's unfortunate. So yeah, 47 points is what we're sitting at right now. I mean, we need to have an amazing second half of the season if we're going to want to make the playoffs. Because we are, not looking too good right now. So 2.88 goals for, 2.90 goals against. Let's take a look and see where that would possibly rank us. In terms of scoring, I think we're going to be near the middle, 2.88 I think it was. Maybe bottom half league. And then in terms of defense, 2.90. That is going to put us again somewhere around the middle of the league. So maybe bottom half, but not the best. So let's see if we can try to make a trade or something. And maybe acquire another defenseman. So I'll see what's out there to market. I don't have too much room to make moves, but alright, I traded for Broberg from the Oilers for Sourdiff and Mark Pysyk. So small move there, nothing too incredible, but I still have a little bit more room to make another move. So let's see what's out there in the market. LaPierre and Arvidsson for a first and 4 second-round picks. So that's all I've got. Thank you, Capitals, for that move. I'm going to simulate the end of the season. Let's hope that we can maybe have a really good second half of the year and make the playoffs. All right, and this team was absolutely dominant in the second half of the season. We ended up making the playoffs, taking on the Canadians, but wow. The season looked dead in the water, and we ended up going 49, 20, and 5. Which is 103 points. Canadians had 104 points. So pretty close, but still great stuff. Somehow getting to the playoffs after looking like our season was kind of dead. But ended up doing pretty well. So, entire league. Avalanche, 118 points. God dang. Let's see, our scoring definitely went up 3.26. Top 5 in the National Hockey League. And then defensively, 2.68. Top 5. So yeah, we had a much better second half of the year, as you can see. Let's take a look at DeBrincat. He had 82 points. Barkov 78. 72 for Chuck. Yeah, and everybody seemed to have been healthier in the second half of the year as well. I didn't really get any injury concerns, although, Aaron Ekblad's still out, or now he's out. So that's tough. That's a tough loss. But, we were playing really well, so hopefully we can keep that up. Let's take a look at the hits, block shots, giveaways, takeaways that we got going on over here. So we had at least 6 guys with 100 hits. Was it 6? No, 7. 7 guys. Block shots, Victor led the way, and then we had almost Mahura and Miller with 100 hits, but they were at 99, or block shots rather. You can see leaders and takeaways, and then giveaways and takeaways right here. 2 guys with at least 100 takeaways, which is pretty cool. So goalies, Spencer Knight, good second half of the year from him, and Alnefeld, pretty solid as well. So I like that. I like that a lot. Let's see if we can take a look at that playoff tree. So we are taking the Canadians. Got a nice team. Let's hope we could beat them. That'd be great. They're a tough matchup, though, for sure. So game 1. By the way, this would be the 3rd year in a row we made the playoffs, by the way, in the simulation. So that's cool. But it doesn't really matter if we don't win. Win game 1. OT win. Game 2 is a 3-2 loss. Okay. Game 3 is a 3-2 OT loss. Game 4, 3-2 win. Can we win Game 5? I have a feeling that we won't, because it's EA, and every time we always lose Game 5s. And, it's 2 straight. We have 2 OT losses. If those have gone our way, you never know. But now we're going to be in the what-if scenario if we lose. So Game 6 and 7, we might as well simcast them and watch. Hopefully we can beat the Canadians, but it might be a little bit tough. They got some guys. We got some guys, but they got some guys. But although Lundell puts us up by 1. So you like that from Lundell. And it looks like it will be 1-0 after the period. Yes. All right. Period number 2. We can force Game 7. That'd be great. Because then you never know, right? So let's see. So far, so good. They have more shots than we do. But I guess we're playing pretty solid defense. So you like to see that. Spencer Knight's doing his thing. Not Spencer Knight. I keep saying... Wait. Wait. Yeah, Spencer Knight. Last time I said it right. I thought I said Shane. Shane Knight. Shane Knight. No, but I said Spencer Knight. Yeah, Spencer Knight's doing his thing out there. And yeah, we're... as I say that, Iafallo gets a goal 1-1. Please make it 2-1. Yes, Chuck. I like to see that 2-1. What a face. He's got that wonderful face. And we're going to hold on and win? Yes. All right, 2-1. 2-1. So, we are going to a Game 7. It's been a win-loss, loss, win-loss, win. Win. All right. Let's see how we can do here. Game 7, do or die. Aaron Ekblad's back. Okay, he's not hurt. I like that. That could help us out, potentially. Or it could potentially be our demise. We'll see. Game 7, though. Barkov. That's why we have you, buddy. 1-0. Game 7. This is where superstars are made. Are you a superstar? We'll find out. Period 1 is over. 1-0 lead. Okay. They got a power play. Don't convert. That's my boy, Kachuk. Yes. The Kachukster. The Kachuk. Okay, anyways. 2-0. Ekblad gets a goal. Nice. 3-0 after the second period. It looks like we're going to win this. Unless we somehow blow the game. I don't think we're going to blow the game. I don't think Florida's like that. And it looks like we're going to hold on, blank slate them. I wouldn't mind blank slating them here. A little 3-0 shutout victory. And that is what it's going to be. Wow, they only got 18 shots up. Impressive game. Very impressive game defensively. So we move on to the second round of the playoffs to take on. Who are we taking on? The Bruins. Okay, that's what I figured. So the Bruins, they were on the year 48, 25, and 9, which is 105 points. Okay. Relatively solid. Let's see how we can fare against the Boston Bruins. Game 1 is a 5-4 OTL. Man, we're losing a lot of overtime losses. I don't like that. We get 3-2 win there in Game 2. Game 3 is an OTW win. So we're up 2-1. We lose Game 4. Game 5 is a friggin'... Stop losing in OT! How many times are we going to lose in OT? Okay, Game 6. Now we're down 3-2. We can never win a Game 5 either. I feel like we always lose Game 5s. Now Game 5 is my new Game 7. Man, we just can't seem to win a Game 5. Game 6s we're usually pretty good with. We're usually pretty good with Game 6. And Game 7's a crapshoot most of the time for me, but... so far, crapshoot. First period. Okay. I'd like to force a Game 7 if we can. Who's going to be the hero of this game? Force Game 7. Or is Boss going to take it? But Carlson, the podster, makes it 1-0. And we held off the power play there. And Bennett gets a goal. It's 2-0 us on... Oh, they have Swayman now. Okay, Olmark and Swayman. Little rotation going on over there. 2-0. If we could hold them here, that'd be great. Third period. So far, nothing for Boston. And we're looking good right now. We're looking like we're going to force a Game 7. And that is exactly what is going to happen. So, Game 7. Great defense. One game away from the Eastern Conference Finals. The question is, can we do it? If we do it, we've got a date with the Ottawa Senators. Otherwise, the Bruins have a date. Let's hope it's us. Max Gilden's back, although he's not for us. Okay. Game 7. Here we go. How are we going to fare against Boston? Will we win? Will we lose? I'm not liking the amount of shots they're getting up. We only have one shot. They have 13 shots. Hartman gets a goal. 14. We have one shot. 2 shots. 4 shots. 6. They have 16 shots. Somehow they only got 1 goal out of it, but I don't like that we only have 4. We gotta be a little bit more aggressive here. So, let's see if we can do it. They got a power play. Okay, they don't have 2 out of them, but yeah, they have a lot more shots than we do. And looks like we're not going to be able to convert. I'm not liking this right now. I need a goal right here. I'm not feeling it. Ah, man, we are getting shut out right now. But Rust, as I say that, gets a goal. Look at this man. All right, period 3. This is a huge period for us. And Ekblad gets the goal. That's why I'm glad you're healthy, buddy. Are they going to get one back, though? Not right now. 3-1 would be nice if we could make it 3-1. And we do. Bennett gets a goal again. All right, we got some heroes in Game 7. That's huge insurance. And if we can hold them off here... Oh, Broberg gets a goal, and that is it. 4-1. And we are in the conference finals. That's impressive indeed. Let's see who we're taking on. Well, I already know who we're taking on. I said it already. Ottawa. So we will stop simulation. Ottawa has the tendency of being good in the sim for some reason with the CPU. You know, we have the point advantage over them, but that doesn't mean jack squat. How have they been playing the playoffs? All right. Game 1 is a 5-2 win. Game 2 is a 5-1 loss. Game 3 is a 3-2 loss. Game 4, 2-1 OT win. All right, let's go to Game 6, down 3-2. Called it. Literally called it. It's just like, it's so predictable. The sim engine is so predictable. It's not even funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, we gotta win 2 straight again. Oh boy. I mean, we've done it before. Can we do it again? That is the question. But it's just so predictable, man. It's so predictable. So far, nothing. Only 3 shots, 4 shots, 5, 6. Can we convert one of them to a goal? No, we cannot. Second period. Here we go. Got a power play. Convert. 5-on-3. Come on. Oh, and we couldn't score. Watch, now they're going to get a goal. I'm waiting. Okay, not yet. Never mind. All right, power play. 5-on-4. And we can't convert. Third period. Is it going to be a heartbreaker? Let's get a goal. The wrong Kachuk. The fucking wrong one. Not my Kachuk. And we're going to lose the game. And we're going to lose in 6. I didn't even want to watch the rest of it. I already knew it. 2-0. We get shut out. All right. That's just how the video ends, doesn't it? So predictable. I mean, like, how many times am I going to lose a game? So, look. Ready? It was, let's see, the Canadians win, loss, win, and then we lost. Exact same thing as this. Loss, win, loss, and then we always lose game 5, no matter what. Literally the polar opposite of the series, the Canadians, and we always lose game 5. And they were literally all 2-1, except these two were in OT. Unbelievable. It's so funny, man. It's so ironic. But hey, we put up a pretty solid fight. Had some good runs, but unfortunately could not get the job done. Ekblad, I was glad you were healthy. For the most part in the later series. Oh, DeBrincat. Wow, 3 games. That's all he played. Unbelievable. My one of my better forwards is not in the game because he's hurt. Can't get up, man. Spencer Knight was solid though in the playoffs. I gotta give him that. Fortunately, could not get the job done though. So I guess let's just see who wins the Stanley Cup. Look at that, Ottawa. I literally said, oh, they're usually they have some good runs in the sim and they get the job done. So we lost the eventual Stanley Cup champs. Can I be mad at that? Yes. Wait. Yeah, that was the conference. That was the conference. That was the Stanley Cup. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why. For some reason, I confused myself. I was like, wait, in the conference finals. So yeah, we lost to them, and we lost the eventual Stanley Cup champs. So can I be mad about that? I can. Should I be mad about it? Well, I guess not. Do we have any awards? No Panthers. Okay. Full screen. Alright, well, that's going to be it for me. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments for more video videos. Go to social down in the description. We have a playlist down for other NHL 23 franchise building content. Also, check out our channel for content TJP and our second channel down in the description. Like I said, we have a few more teams left to go. I think it's 5 to be exact. I think the Flames are my next one. And then it's just like... yeah, the Rangers, the Oilers, the Lightning, and the Avalanche. I think that's it. Yeah, and then we're done with the normal team rebuilds, and we got a fantasy draft. So, I guess that's your look ahead for the NHL side of things. So I'm going to head on out, though. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take care, everybody. See you soon.